The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. I'm just saying you made you and your rescuing. We not seeing changes. You made it completely valid. CDC and Unity Valley, they can't conclude. You dance, you wish you shorting. Now the people suffering. You dance, you wish shorting. Now the people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue thing. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. It's a rescue. You not give him the people what you want. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. I'm just saying you made you and your rescue thing. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Valley, they can't conclude. You dance dancing, you wish counting. Now when they have the people suffering. You dance dancing, you wish counting. Now when they have the people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue thing. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. We give the rescue. I gave him the people what they want, then he said you give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people say not like you?
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to the Tuesday's edition of the program Freedom Hub on 87.9 on the People's Radio. This is the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. My name is Kyle Oliver Kine. I'm here with Princess Alexa Vanjakoli. Jointly, we will run up to 6 o'clock today on this wet day in Monrovia. We have a lot of issues making the news in the country. On today's edition, we're going to be playing host to the most immediate former representative of District Number 8, Montserrat County. A district where thousands of Liberians have been forced out of their homes owing to a particular court order and subsequent eviction and demolition exercise. The Honorable Moses Gray has been in the news for a couple of reasons, questioning the involvement of current Representative Prince Toll as it relates to the situation involving thousands of Liberians, specifically those in the district. What is it? What did he do as a representative when these kinds of cases pop up? How did he treat these kind of cases? What has been his role in the cases involving eviction, land dispute when he served as representative for 12 good years? How did he manage these cases? What is the former lawmaker's present assessment of the Joe Blackers administration? The recent sonar by the president, what is his own particular take on it, especially the area of job creation? The Liberian leader showed the people that he created over 70,000 jobs, fed over 200,000 students in school, provided over 198,000 opportunities for farmers in the country. We're going to be questioning the former lawmaker as to what he's going to make of all of those statements made by the president. These plus other critical issues of national concern, including his own political party, the CDC. What is the CDC doing? How prepared is the CDC? Recently, the chairman of the CDC made a statement that if anybody is contemplating on cheating the elections in 2029, they got to rethink. What is Representative Gray saying about that? Is he in alignment with that particular statement? What is his political party going going to do to live up to the statement made by the party chairperson. All of these, plus many others, will form the basis of the presentation on 87.9. And so this show has been relayed on several community radio stations across the country. As a matter of fact, it's been carried live on several online portals. Report 231 is taking it from here. DNN News is also having this live focus on Liberia, inside Liberia. Alata TV, Terrier TV Online, Golden TV, and The Closing Argument. All of these online televisions, including Freedom Radio Liberia Online at Facebook, and also on YouTube. So wherever you are, however you are joining the conversation, the former lawmaker of District Number 8 is here, and we're going to be taking a break. When we come back, we run directly to Studio B, where the Honorable Moses Gray will be responding to some critical issues in the country.
I just want to ask you one question that we can rescue. You're not giving the people what they want that you speak.
Bringing safety to your door. Stop it right and make it this what them before. Liberia, on the second to interior. Keep it safe, let's stop it for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is a community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Stop it right and make it this what them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, on the second to interior. Keep it safe, let's stop it for all. The people bringing safety to your door. Stop it right and make it this what them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, on the second to interior. Keep it safe, let's stop it for all.
Okay, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However way you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about today, and it is a wet day in Monrovia, Liberia's capital. So however way you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome as we have Honorable Akaros Gray with us in studio today. So it tells you how fiery today's edition is going to be. So we'd like to say welcome to all of you, our ardent followers and viewers and listeners of our radio. We'd like to say welcome.
Okay, so basically we're not going to waste more of your time. We're going to jump directly to Studio B. Honorable Gray, welcome back. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon and good evening to the people across the world in other countries, and good morning. And I want to say Happy New Year.
Okay.
Since 1 year ago, I've not been in your studio.
A couple of months ago.
I said 1 year ago. Yeah.
Okay. The district is not politically stable, so I know I can ask you how is the district, but for the sake of the platform. By the way, today is Esther's birthday. Our Ijar. Esther, happy birthday. The show is dedicated to you. Why Honorable Gray is here, though.
Wow.
Now, so we go directly to you. What is the status of the district? You are not a lawmaker, but you're the most immediate former representative. What is it? How is the district going on?
The district is indeed challenged. Not just politically, but even economically, socially, and politically. With the level of injustice, lack of certain discipline in terms of focusing on the welfare of the people. Yeah, it has been 2 years now.
Okay.
Exactly 2 years and a few days. I've shied away from discussing
the district
itself.
Why?
I've asked all people to cooperate with the lawmaker and showing unnecessary respect, because we're once in our seat. Okay, and I think technically also is that when you leave, sometimes you provide a honeymoon period, a breathing space for your successor to do what he or she can do. That is very important, and I think it's fair enough that our biggest focus has been on national issues of national concern, and those issues of national concerns, once they affect the district and the rest of the country, we'll have conversation on them. So, but I mean, the district is leaderless.
No, the district are a lawmaker. I mean, you can say the district is leaderless.
Look, you can be your head, but you could be puppet string. When you become a puppet, there's a difference between those who are puppets, puppet leaders, and those who are stooges.
Okay.
Yeah. Those who are stooges are people who you use to do certain things.
The lawmaker was...
No, let me just put it in context. Those who are stooges are people you use to execute what you want them to do.
Okay.
Those who are puppets are those who don't know what to do, and you understand, they in leadership, and they are just being used.
So in the case of the district, where do we find the current lawmaker? Because you said the district is leaderless.
When the district is leaderless, it means you have a puppet leadership.
Princeton is a puppet?
Yeah, like a puppet head of state. Like Joseph Boakai being a puppet head of state.
Are you saying, Representative Princeton, the man who defeated you and currently serve as a representative is a puppet?
Yeah, he's a puppet leader. He's just hanging.
Why do you say so?
Because leadership has not been demonstrated. Recently, you saw what happened in Satan community. And it's not only unique to Representative Tool.
Okay.
It's unique to the supreme leadership of the country, President Boakai.
Okay.
He lost control over the state.
What you wanted him to have done?
And no, I will say this to you. Leadership comes in. As people say the court ruling. Even the Unity Party condemned the situation, the Unity Party chairman. I don't know whether you read Luther's statement.
I read a piece. He said, in as much as he's in line with the rule of law, he still doesn't think.
Excuse me. And our Unity Party, when I spoke that, respect the rule of law, okay? But there are remedies. There are your negotiation capacity, for example. I'll give you examples. I'll give you an example before we go to Satan. There was a court ruling for the entire World War community to vanish from the Basel Community Rally all the way to the University of Liberia,
including the entire Richard Nixon compound.
Everywhere, Richard Nixon, everywhere, not just Richard Nixon, but the entire community.
Okay.
Look, we intervened, we negotiated, we stood our grounds, because you are going to display maybe not less than 10 to 20,000 persons.
Okay.
And people just take that entire community, including the University of Liberia. The Johnson family claimed that entire area. Yes, Richard Ray Johnson descendant.
How was that resolved?
Now, how will resolve? It will resolve on two fronts.
Okay.
The first thing, my presence was very important. When it was on a Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, okay, when the community people came to me because they were not notified according to them, I went there and I spoke to the sheriff. I spoke to those who were claiming the area, or I think one Josephine or other people who were claiming the area, and I told them that, look, let's be real, where these people will be going? They have nowhere to go. Kids are in school. You break down Richard Nixon school. You break down other areas. Where will these people be going? Okay, we have to sit and have a conversation. So better to negotiate and hold a conversation, and also to be forceful. There was a point in the district that I stood up. Okay, I marched in front of some of the yellow machines because I know 10,000 persons going. That's part of your representation.
Okay,
I'm not saying you should be violent, but I went there and say, if you want to break the place down, yeah, example on 5th Street. They will tell you the example on 5th Street where the incident occurred. Okay, when you had the Echo Bank there, when they went to break that community, I walked there. I think that was Ellen Jones Salif Town the first time and the second time.
I remember.
I went there and I stood up. I said, if you bust this place down, you're going to waste everything on me and you're going to kill me today. So it raises concern. It's part of your advocacy, it's part of your representation. The government also had to step in. And then there was a point again. Okay, that when I was on 9th Street, when I moved on 9th Street, the people came to me again. The same group of people that wanted that would talk the place down. The community people came to me crying. And I went there and I said, oh, you cannot do this. There are people who are claiming that they have these from the 70s, from the 80s, and all of those things. What we need to do, if we can handle the issue of the squatters and other people who are willing to go, let us negotiate. So the process was halted. And we went through a negotiation, you'll be shocked. There are some tenants got 800 tenants. I'm not just talking about owners of properties. Some tenants got as high as 800 United States dollars individually. Some got 600.
Okay.
Some of the people who had some property, but they thought it was shanty, they gave it off for $6,000. Some gave it off for $8,000. But guess what? The community people themselves were part of the negotiation. They sat down, they spoke to the people, because there is a tendency that as a lawmaker, you begin to put your hand in the people money business, it will turn on you.
Okay.
Okay. So they had a conversation that it will resolve. That has some people left. So where you see fence on the main road, okay, opposite the Savvy Lounge, where you see fence on Fifth Street, that was the place that we had a conversation on, and then the people peacefully left the area. Something else, somebody saying, look, it's private. Yes, places are private, privately bought, privately owned.
Okay.
Different times the areas were bought. Do I shift or blame on Eric Nangwe that I've known for a lot of years? I don't shift or blame on him.
Okay.
People may say, oh, you know, I don't shift or blame. I will tell you why. Look, this thing been in court. The government of the Republic of Liberia knows about this. Sometimes mercy can temper with justice. From the time the place got broken, from that moment, the government should have stepped in immediately, looking at the humanitarian concerns of the people. The government of Liberia should have stepped in.
As a sitting lawmaker, what would have been your advice at that time to central government?
At that time, but now the central government has provided a remedy for those. At that time, I'll give an example.
Okay.
Opposite Sam Barbecue, there was a community right there. Right opposite Sam Barbecue, there was a whole community right there. Now they have some austerity.
The old ANC headquarters area.
Yeah, area there. One money, President Salif time. One other really money. They broke that entire area down, the community. Someone a case. They let Munapen on your blood was the representative of that place. We got together and say, we were Ike. The people are crying, people could die, kids could not go to school. The government has a constitutional responsibility to protect lives and properties. Where life is in danger, the government comes in. Where properties are being destroyed, the government comes in to help in that direction, and also on humanitarian ground.
Okay.
Guess what? In as much as I oppose President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she ensured that she had a conversation with those people through their representative. They ensured that they provided substantial funding for resettlement at the end of the day. The entire government of the Republic of Liberia, the speaker passed there. The vice president passed through the area. The people went on the road. There should be a concern. I'm not supporting people to protest violently. You know, I know I'm not in that. Okay. But there should be a concern with the damaging pictorial evidence that is being paraded all on social media, non-social media, newspapers, for example, and the government officials read the newspapers every day. And somebody was even tear gas yesterday that almost went off. And you see ladies, people talking about their children. A school and a church is broken down. Let's look at the school. The kids are out of school now. The kids are out of school.
Okay.
The government is under obligation under the Constitution to provide equal opportunity in education for every child in this country. The president brought in a policy statement say no child will be on the street or left behind. So under the doctrine of that arrangement, with the kind of expansion you say you want to do with the LRRC, you know, some resettlement and all of those things, where is the LRRC now? Where is the government of the Republic of Liberia? You'll be shocked. Satan community overwhelmingly up to Jogbeta and voted the Unity Party. Let me repeat, you heard a lady yesterday to say, with all my differences, we represent a Carol's grade. Okay? I told you, but once the people went in there, most of the time to break the areas down, I moved in, I identified with them, I stood with them as a representative. We're going to break that place down. I did not leave those people hanging. So it's not just Satan.
Okay.
It's not just Satan. But there's a big crisis. You know what's going to happen now in the district? The public work ministry does not have any allocation to construct highways or pave them. We're going to talk about no, but just wait. We're going to talk about
the Jalata along the river.
What is going to happen now? Almost 10,000 persons in District Number 8 in disadvantaged community will be left alone to wander. No home, no shelter. Then this government is determined to destroy that. From Slipway, passing through Rock Spring Valley, going all the way to 12th Street, the government wants to use the main road as a presidential road. If you notice in the evening, by this hour, they will block between 9th Street all the way going to 24th Street for the presidential motorcade to move in safely. Now, what they want to do now, they want to divert the cars through Jarlastown. From Slipway, some of the cars, they will put it through Slipway, come to Jarlastown, they're busing into Jarlastown, going all the way to 12th Street area. They move the vehicles through there. They have no plan, no budgetary approval to pave that road or to develop that area. All of the people will just be left in absolute poverty, abject poverty. We're going to be destroyed.
So we'll go to the issue of the Jarlastown, 12th Street, all of those places. Now, let's go back to the Satan area. You mentioned that if you were the lawmaker, you would have done a lot to ensure central government will come in and provide some help.
They have to come in,
to the people. I read on the page of the current lawmaker, he said he was able to secure $3.5 million to help solve some of the problems that people are going through. What extra will you have?
I don't want to be personal here. The lawmaker knew clearly. We're in the chat room. The lawmaker knew clearly that the place was going to be broken down. He said that. He's on record for that.
He knew.
He knew. He claimed that he met the community chairman. No, he claimed in the chat room that he met the community chairman prior to the destruction. It means the lawmaker showed insensitivity. Once he knew, you should have called. Once he knew, you should have called the community people together to prepare them. My brother, listen. 5 to 6 in the morning. What they told me, they said they saw 30 sheriffs, well-armed police officer, passing into people's homes. It was concocted. It was calculated. I know about that. I can see that. Okay, the lawmaker knew. Iraq is not a bad guy. I will tell you this. People may have a problem with Iraq now, but Iraq is not a bad guy. I can tell you that for sure. He's one of the young Liberian entrepreneurs fighting on his own, doing a lot of things. He's a business guy. Iraq personally is not a bad guy. I don't know him to be a bad guy, except he changed overnight. But during my time, we had a conversation with him and partners, and we peacefully resolve the situation in that community, part of the community. But you'll be shocked. The demolition is not only restricted to that area. It's beyond now, as I speak to you. It should go beyond. It should go beyond. So a whole community history. When you pass it through Jarlastown going to Single on the right-hand side, that history will become replete.
So your thing is
my thing here is that the lawmaker neglected his responsibility. Someone said you went around and then you said, what can I do? The court has taken a decision. But you from a political party called Unity Party, the court took a decision, but they condemned the demolition. The party chairman condemned the demolition. Did you condemn it? Are you on public record? Did you stand with them? You go and take money behind the scene. You take the money, instead of giving credit to Mr. Dangwe and say, oh, Mr. Dangwe, give me some money. Yeah, they broke the place down, but because humanitarian reason, he had decided to identify who you understand. So he pretended to the people as if to say he went and just got that money, or that he paid, that he want more pay.
This is what he wrote.
2 months
pay. This is what he wrote out of grade. This is what he wrote. 2 days ago, he said, thanks be to God, we have secured over $3.5 million Liberian dollars for the victims of the demolition of over 2 acres of land in Satan community yesterday. We worked with the Satan community leadership and other stakeholders to prepare an accurate and verified list of those affected, including the church, and begin disbursement next week. We are deeply saddened by what happened yesterday, and we will continue to seek additional support and assistance for our citizens.
But excuse me,
that's why
did he even provide the source of the funding? That ingratitude.
No, he just said
no. That's the first ingratitude he showed to the people who are claiming the property. That's ingratitude.
Okay.
The next thing is that is he concerned about the welfare of the students? Those kids, those babies that are going to school. I bet he negotiated with these people and said, look, you're here out of the year and they will have maintained that structure. And the AFL guy was there, he negotiated and maintained the structure that he has for some time. Another family went and negotiated and maintained the structure. The presence of the lawmaker under the doctrine of representation is very essential. There are 3 cardinal responsibility: oversight, lawmaking, and representation.
So you didn't.
And then, but let me tell you,
You should have been there.
you know who first the citizens can run to? They run to the district lawmaker. They don't run to the senators. All the electoral districts and places here. Guess what? Electoral. They run first to the lawmakers. They don't even run to the president.
Okay.
But the callous nature of the Unity Party government is what I'm discussing. The officials of government, people who help to vote for you, people who put you in power. Look at that lady crying. It's a Unity Party saying. Look at that. She put tears in my eyes. Despite the indifference we have represented the grave, he stood for us. Josh Weah administration, who have never allowed that place with the human heart he has, for that place to be broken down under President Weah, he will stop there. He will interact with the people. I will give you an example. There was a moment in Jalastan that people blocked the road. You know what they blocked the road for? Under President Weah?
No.
For electricity, they say transformers for. That day, President Weah coming with demanded LEC to appear and produce transformer for them. That's government responsibility. The government has what we call eminent domain. Assuming our private people won the case.
Okay.
Assuming. The government can use eminent domain and pay the people off. Say you won the case, but the citizens, the welfare of the citizen, the government is under obligation.
Will you have advocated for that to have happened? Assuming
what this government should even be doing now, they should be building low-income homes for communities.
I'm saying to you, will you have informed President Weah if this was your shoe, if it was in your shoes? Will you have told President Weah, oh, look, Mr. President, Eric Nami won this place, you won the case, but people have been living here for a long time. Let's look at Eric. We have done so.
The first time I had a phone call Eric Nami, like I used to hold a phone call Giuseppe. I had a phone and call Eric Nami like I did in the past.
Okay.
I was calling and I said, Eric, this thing cannot happen. Let's talk man to man. You can't do this. Let's go and sit. Eric, in my mind, will have been in a position to sit and talk to the people directly. Okay, he's not a kind of an arrogant young man. I know that because we interacted on the basis of that before. Other people, not just Eric, not just Josephine, but other people won major cases. Look, let me tell you this. Some people are happy that we are up because they will just clear most of the errors. Some of the errors, most of them are being bought by the Lebanese. I'm sorry. I mean, by foreigners, I don't want to say Lebanese.
Okay.
Okay. Most of the errors, some of the people are political business partners of the Unity Party-led administration. We are fully cognizant of that.
Have you been at the Satan demolition site?
I made a past shoe yesterday.
Okay.
You know, let me tell you why.
Why don't you want to go there? You don't want to appear like you are running shoulders with the current.
No. I passed through there yesterday. Yesterday evening, I walked from 9th Street on the main road, then I came down and walked through the Jalastan, Satan Belt area. Even went to the district office. Okay. Or down there, and I just talked to one or two questions. I told them there's a way. If they want to go to court, they can go to court because some of them get legitimate deeds. Okay. I asked them not to get involved into any violence. In fact, the reason why I even went around because I heard the police are going in and they have tear gas. An older lady, the tear gas went into her eyes. She almost went off, and I saw the visual evidence. So I said, "No, I gotta walk in and I gotta even go there and talk to the police."
Did your presence change anything?
No, I just walked through. Actually, the situation quieted down. Okay, but I want to use this occasion. Look, the government has a responsibility. President Boycott, Jeremiah Kuhn, the speaker, and I even, guess what? That night, when the incident took place, I even texted Sir Joseph, Senator Sir Joseph and Darius DeLong. Senator Joseph, I was not lying, he responded to me. Okay, I texted them and I said, look, you are the two senators of this county. And these things that are happening is not only unique to District 8, they happen, what the place name? County Hospital. You people are the senator. Sir Joseph, I remember. Let me tell you this. Sir Joseph, why would the CDC in Ghana? Somebody said they want a land like Abraham Kromai and other people, A.B. Kromai and other people. So I went there and stood there with the people. Sir Joseph, there's a video I was looking at him yesterday. Okay. He went there and stood there as a senator. I remember when we were breaking the place down, I think that in the Johnsonville area or somewhere or school or so, he went there. He stood there. But the insensitivity of District Number 8 representative the inability to understand his cardinal responsibility.
Apparently, if you are going down the road, they will still go ahead to break the place. What's the need?
There's a way. There's a conversation you have. You got to negotiate. You got to have the skills of negotiation. You got to lobby. That's what they elected you for. That's what they elected you for. Make some efforts. When the people see you making some efforts, I give you another example of Basel community. During the broke part of Basel, but when they make some efforts, we stood there with the people of Basel community under President Salih's administration. We made some efforts there with the Basel Brotherhood. We didn't neglect the people. Even when they talk about those other, I went there and I said, "Well, where's the one?" I said, "You can do it." I will give you another example in Busia Quarters. Mirabel went there to break down the entire two Busia Quarters and go to Capitol Hill, talking about feudal rules and all of those things. I said, "What's the compensation?" Do you know that some soldiers that lived in Busia Quarters since the 60s they went to Congo to fight? Okay, they went in the Congo to fight. Okay, Labrador sent them are peacekeepers in the Congo. Some of them there, they had their properties there. Are you going to break everything down with all compensation? With all resettlement package? Solomon George and I stood in front of the bulldozer. The place I built a house for the lady that got born. When you enter in the Busia Quarter, the entrance, I think that's the second or third house that I built for the lady that got born. They use it sometimes as a church also, or house. Okay, we prevented the government from doing that. In fact, there was a time that become Mirabel recklessly breaking errors in District 8 and other areas. We moved on to declare on non-governmental material. Yes, we issue a vote of no confidence in you. Instead, we now work with our launch at the Senate Corporation. That's one of the reasons for which we declare a non-governmental material. We use our legislative authority and impact. Okay, my man, let me tell you, where sometimes the law is, where politics is, sometimes you miss the politics with the law. Is that argument?
Okay.
And as your advocate say, everybody say, "Oh, you know, Akaros, the thing you talking about, the Unity Party chairman just said he condemned it. Why you condemn? When you respect the rule of law, they broke the place down. So why you condemn? You condemn the demolition of the place. That means you yourself don't respect the court decision.
So the place is already down. They broke it down. Everything over. What's the way forward?
There's the way forward. There's the way forward. Those who have claims, okay, can go to court. Those who have claims, those who have these can go to court.
But they already broke the property.
No, that's one. Yeah, they can have. They can pay back.
Okay.
If they write through the court system, they got to go to the court. The court will not hear what you didn't take to the court.
Okay.
So they can go to court on that. Now, the other thing here is that the way forward is for the government of Liberia to intervene. Individuals will help. I believe individuals will help. Individuals will carry clothing, they will carry food. You know, you yourself, you can raise funds on the radio station, $100 or $200, you can carry and give it. But how does that help them? How does that put this case back into school? Can the government negotiate with demonstration? There's a government school, okay, and elementary students. Can the government negotiate with other private institutions in the area if they have the money and put this case there? That's a contingency plan that the government must have. It's a responsibility of the government to do so. The lawmaker is not even talking in that direction.
And somebody is saying these things should have been taken into consideration before the demolition exercise.
I do agree 100%. By now, the lawmaker should have written the legislative flow. And he's a member of the committee on executive.
Okay.
He's the co-chairman on executive. So he has oversight on the Ministry of State for presidential affairs. You use your influence. All the business people can wear around to take money from in the district, in the name of the district, and give little to the people in the district.
You got evidence for what you say.
That's something that I know. And I don't want to ruin the child cabinet.
Wait. You used to do it?
In the district, I don't do it. They bend people to respect. Well, ask anyone on it. They know about me.
No, but how you know the men get money from business people in the
sometimes
district?
say all the business people give me money, so I gave this amount to you. He does that publicly. You go check a page. But I'm just saying,
The last time
excuse me,
you brought up taking money from business people. The last time the man accused you of taking money from one of the GSM companies over the period.
Now, public record, you can check the GSM companies. I said exactly my interaction with them, but I will get up to that. But I'm very clear on that. Now,
so you say the mega don't rush that one. You said the mega take money from business people.
But what you can do? You are starting the business people in District 8. A lot of people are complaining about that. Okay, not only that.
That's what you're talking about. Political.
Let me justify something to you. When I got the information that he received money that night, I wrote it in the chat room. I said, "Oh, I heard that you received money."
Well, we're gonna chat with you and Prince.
The district chat room will have everyone in.
What are you in the chat room?
Yeah, everybody in the district.
Oh, okay.
So I said, well, I heard that you receive money, and this is insensitivity.
But why are you keeping the man in check? I mean, somebody else could ask that question.
No, because I heard that you receive money. Though you say you are spoken to the community, so I say, I hope the community chairman will speak on this subject matter.
Where did he receive the money from?
Okay. But anyone declared the man received $3.5 million.
Oh, okay. It was about the $3.5 million.
Yeah, but I knew that he had received some money, so I reported that to the people.
According to Yanti Tupa of OKFM, he reported that Mr. Eric Fellenangwe, confirmed that he presented the $3.5 million.
But what I'm saying to you, did he tell the people that the people who came to possess?
Maybe Eric Nangwe not to disclose his name.
But then why Eric announced it afterward? Why he spoke to the journalists? You reporting from the journalists, not me. Okay? Mm-hmm. Why you think he did it? Probably because it backfired. Maybe he thought that the man wanted to eat the money, so he had to announce it. And that's what this board does. Okay? But I don't want to be personal. I don't want to be petty with him. Mm-hmm. Okay, though he's been petty with me for 2 years. Okay. I read it. Personally, I don't want to be petty with him. Okay, he's history already. Mm-hmm. Just this thing. His history? Just this incident. What you can, let me tell you about the street. One of the cardinal things the people respect in this district, in many districts, is your ability to stand for them.
And you think he's not doing it?
He has never done it. You go and tell the people, I can't do nothing. When your children in a horse, crying, Papa, no school fee, men look at you and tell them, say, I can't make it. Somebody can go hang himself. One of your children will kill himself. You know that? Okay? He dropped the ball too low. He dashed the hope and aspiration of the people. Look what happened to the Capitol building. I just saw it on Spoon. People boo the lawmaker to say they don't want him. He's the chairman on claims and petition. Your district people take a petition to the legislature, and you don't match with them when they are in a distress. We have gone to Satan community.
You say anything because you're not there.
But I did it.
Okay.
No, I did it. And then a public record, I'm talking about there or not being there. I was going to Satan, I was mobilize those people and taking them to Capitol building if they wanted to go to Capitol building. But the people said they don't even want you to receive the petition as chairman on claim and petition. They said, no, don't come. Your co-chairman came and disgracefully took $200 US to give it to the people. What kind of insult that you can't money very good take $200 US? Now $200 US will send the co-chairman to school. You know how many kids go to school? Look at that lady crying. Look at my daughter. Look at my son in JJ Rivals. You know how many people have been reaching out to me? A lot of people have been reaching out to me.
Let's go over to the 12th Street Jalatown corridor. Now, this one ain't happening yet. You are flagging it. What do you think is the best way to do it? Because you were saying the government want to use Executive Mansion through Tottenham Boulevard as a presidential route. You know, when the public come in and go in, they want to use it and open an alternative route that will drive through the entire, Jalatown corridor. The team election ain't start yet. What is your best advice, if you were the lawmaker at about this moment?
I should not even be advising the lawmaker because it's not my job. I'm not paid for that.
You are
a consultancy. Let me tell you my suggestion to the Ministry of Public Works.
Okay.
Because they are the one that should do that. And to the government of the Republic of Liberia, not to the lawmaker. Because the lawmaker is just puppet string. Okay. The government of the Republic of Liberia, the government of the Republic of Liberia is now ready to pave from what the place name? Slipway, all the way to 12th Street at Bagger.
By the riverside.
Yeah, they don't have a dam in the budget. They have no money. Like President Boyka went and dedicated the Ministry of Justice Complex programs with all a dam being placed in the budget.
We're not going to all the national issues.
No. I'm just saying to you similarly. What you do is that you don't break that area down, because you begin to break it will be in the rainy season. A lot of people will be affected. Churches will be broken down. Schools will be broken down. The government is now ready to carry on development in those areas because they're struggling even with the RIA road.
And so you think the government should not venture?
The government should not venture. They should hold it. I'm not against development. Assuming that the government gets money, what the government needs to do is to compensate all of those people. Whether squatters or not. But let me tell you, international partners, when they give Liberia loan or grant, in that money, they can have maybe $5-6 million for resettlement. Whether you're a squat, go along the Ralphie Road, highway.
That's the right payment.
Yeah. So they pay all those people along the road, whether they are squatters, whether they are property owners, They go and mark the area because you know why the international partners will do that? Because of humanitarian concern. What happened to the people of Satan is a serious human rights abuse by the government Republic of Liberia.
You made the people homeless.
Yes. To make them homeless, not only homeless, you made them homeless, you made them hopeless, and you deprived them of basic social services. You deprived them of shelter. You only deprive them of shelter. You deprive them in case of education.
Somebody would have said, why are you talking? That way, let people break all your down. It will help you to come out the power because people get more angry. Why are you advocating for?
No, it's not. Is that what I want? I don't wish death upon people because I disagree with them.
Okay.
No, you heard a lady yesterday, the lady that spoke to the media at the court. She said, with all my differences with him, he stood for us. No. We Ottawa born, I don't know what your mom, I know what Joe we are, especially with those who are liberal.
We came before you people.
No, we got to do him hard.
Okay.
Liberal people believe, in fact, we believe in justice. So no matter what the situation, nobody against development. They want to do the slavery rule like we had it in the plan. Black people time to do it, we didn't do it. We just put some crush racks and all that in there. You want to do it? It's a good thing for the country.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have the money to do it now to bust all the way to War One community? And then you use the Charlestown route. And when you get in the major cave, then you bust through the people commit the homes. You know what you're talking about? They had a meet. They said they had a meet. They sent circular. They supposed to have a meeting 10 a.m. this morning with all of those people. That tens of thousands of people were discussing so. What the United Party has a history of breaking down people's properties.
You are a leader in the district now. If the lawmaker is not standing up, to intervene prior to these demolition actions, people will want you to step in because you are an alternative leader.
You thought like one of the older men yesterday, one of passing around the older men, who had vehemently opposed me when he saw me yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He said, "We need your voice. We need you, not as representative, but to add your voice because we may be displaced. Some have been living here for 60 years. Some people have been living here for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
And being on this radio station is part of the way that I can help you advocacy. I believe God gave me the gift and I give this my voice. I believe the entire government, including the Ministry of Public Works and all the people, even the President, Javin Chu or Jeremiah Kun, all of them concerned about that. I call on them publicly to halt that process. Because
you mean to clear for slavery all the way
to hold that process because they don't have money in the budget to do the work. They don't have money to do the paved way.
Assuming they got the money.
They don't. Not only that, they have a resettlement package for the people.
So so your issue is
they put everything into place.
Mm-hmm. If they get the money,
the government has around a dungeon or eminent domain. I can't debate that.
Sure.
Yeah, but they put everything into place where they're ready to pave the road. They're ready to provide good junior system down there for the people.
Mm-hmm.
They're ready to pay the people off, those who will be on the alleyway or whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my challenge I've had to the government. And I want to challenge them publicly. And that's where President said, stop. When I stood in the district, I said, look, you are breaking the poor people area you say in alley. When you're leaving from here on the left-hand side, going to the water side and other area, people are breaking the area. The same 5th Street area, the government went and said they want open road there. They're ready to pave the road. So I remember again, I said, no, I would die if you shoot me today, you shoot me, but we're not allow it to happen. I said, guess what, Manabro and the government of Liberia, go on the right side of Cinco, going to the beach.
The beach side.
Start from 3rd Street. How many affluent rich people homes on the alleyway? Take the camera there. Please, I beg you, take the camera there. The alley is so tight. Oh, sometimes only one car can go through, the other car have to wait on the right hand side going to the beach.
I know that.
Okay? I want you to go there. I'm not against the Melody, but the Melody Church in the alleyway on 14th Street. The compound is in the alleyway. Are you going to break it down? Are you going to break the Tubman building down near City Hall?
Okay.
The road should go straight, but they bend the road like L. They refuse to break it down. Are you going to break it down and go straight down into or Charlestown and Satan and break the other affluent people home, okay, on the main road there? But only the poor people, only the masses. I stood my ground. I remember that day on 5th Street. I used to go eat to my friend place down there. We sit there, wife would cook, we sit there all the time because I was living across the road on 5th Street. I stood my grounds and said, no, this cannot happen. If you want to do it, it should not be selective justice.
You did that as a lawmaker.
Yeah. No, it should not be selective justice.
Okay.
I don't believe it's selective. selective demolition. President Biden in the other way. In a deep care is a recipe for serious chaos and accident. Real. Look at that deep care. President Biden property.
But you were, I mean, the government that just left power was your government. Now, why didn't you guys remove
Our
it?
responsibility was not just to break it. No.
President, I mean,
No, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
No, listen.
President Weah did most of the roads in rehab.
President Weah beside becoming president of the Republic of Liberia is a humanitarian.
Okay.
No, it's him or her. It's like you go and attack the former president Hollywood. Say, oh, you hate it, man. You won't kill it, man. All of those things. Now, President Biden in power now. If you're breaking out, they ain't breaking a horse down. Fall off a horse. Even a fence at the back there, they ain't break them down. Yes. That's what I'm saying. And I want you to look in my face good. Okay? Because you're looking at me, you seem to be astonished.
No, I mean,
President Biden is serious.
the point is,
They're not tolerating anywhere. Look at the structures they're breaking down. Look, we said that, look, you can't break areas down. We must put the people in the market so we'll build more market building. So what you want to say about Samuel Doe, he built market building to put the people there. So what you want to say about Ellen Johnson, at the point in time she was building market buildings too. What has Biden done for the welfare of the people? When they will jump and they say, you go Walasa, when they go Walasa, then they beat them all Walasa. The simple for them for them. When you go to Douala, you say, okay, we beat the people of Douala. You think that's a solution? In an economic devastating situation of this country where people are hungry, Liberia is one of the hungriest countries in the world, and you sit down, no remedy, no solution, and you're speaking big board, it's not Queen's English, you go and speak to the people on the street. If you think aligned, God's, look, I was just passing through Satan. The tears almost sat in my eyes. The people they just usually conglomerate at the hour and just standing up. Take the camera there.
wow.
They are homeless. A government that is responsible. After 72 hours, your people still remain homeless. You have made no intervention. Zero intervention. And yesterday, I was probably just saying the people listen to your radio station. Okay. I mean, I was proud. They were listening to your radio station. The people are homeless. People are worried now. Some people got pressure. Besides the places they broke down, they want to do on the left side. From Flipway all the way. So people are worried. That's why I walk into the communities, into some areas. So some people are just worried. People are devastated. And they don't know what will happen to them next. They were all people text them today. They said they won't start moving because they don't want to be in the situation. It's pathetic. This one is government of Liberia responsibility.
Okay.
You can say great talking politics. Anything you want to say, like, hey, that you not. Anybody wants to say anything, I accept it.
Okay.
But my responsibility, not just as former senior official of the government of the Republic of Liberia, a ranking member of the legislature, I've always had a responsibility on humanitarian grounds to people. It's a public record even before I became a lawmaker or joined any political institution.
So beyond politics, the survivability of the people is very paramount at the moment.
That's why we discuss it.
It's about time you put whatever rivalry between you and Prince Toko, the lawmaker, and say, look, Prince Toko, come. I believe this is what we should do. This is what we should do. Even though you're the lawmaker, why can't we think outside?
There's no rivalry. Forget about that.
No, but the man defeated you, and there's a possibility you may defeat him again. There is a potential rivalry.
No, there's no rivalry. You know, some other people in their mind can one fight. Some people can fight, right?
Yeah, some people say when you go by as representative.
No, wait now.
He is the current representative, so automatically by default there is a rivalry.
No, listen. You see, I think on your show, OK FM, I ask people to work with him. You understand?
It's not about asking people to work with him. It's about you yourself not having the courage to call him and say, look.
No. You see, it's like Joseph Boyer was supposed to go to where and call him and say, how they call it. You get a bigger stake. I don't have the how they call it. The first thing here is that he's not even going to listen to me. So what I do. I don't need him to listen.
Now, how will you say you will not listen to him?
No. I don't need. Well, you know, I know what happened. Okay, I don't need him to listen to me. What I need now, or what the people of Satan need. Forget about Akaros Green.
Why is this man realizing? You know why? I mean, I think I should have listened to Representative Green, regardless of whether or not. I should listen to him. And you pick up the phone and call you. What are you going to do?
If he even call me, I will speak to him. He's not an enemy. I will talk to him.
All of these pieces of
advice. But that's not the issue. The issue now, it's not about Gray, Prince Toko, or Rufus Nouvelle, or anyone.
Okay.
The issue is about the people of Satan.
Okay.
The issue is about the people from Slave Boy community all the way to 12th Street. So the government should find a solution to that. That's what I'm here for. I'm not in studio to go discuss about somebody who is being puppet string. No. So it's not my responsibility under my voice, under this revolutionary voice, is to call on humanitarian institutions to go out and help our people. My responsibility is to call on the national government, and I have done that, to ensure that they provide shelter, they put these kids in school, the government have a resettlement package, and those who want to go to court can go to court. It's their responsibility. I did not come to studio to kind of criticize even insulting or insult the lawmaker. No, it's not. Now I came to studio.
Even though you say the lawmaker is a puppet.
Yeah, but he's a puppet. Being a puppet is not insult people without vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah, somebody said words are meant to be used. So
somebody in the district can
what I learned, political science as minor. They got puppet leaders around the world. No, it's not an insult. No, it's not an insult. I only apply my political science jargon. But now the issue you may not understand because maybe the economics or all of
the situation in
the journalists, you're not political journalists.
The situation
you legal journalists, you put me under your voice. Certain people that they concern.
The situation in Satan happened because, according to you in the presentation you made, the lawmaker did not.
Negligence on the part of the
lawmaker did not step in sooner.
Yeah.
Now there is a potential situation like you keep referencing from the Slipway area up to 12th Street. There are records to show this administration under President Bouaka where people advise it, don't do this, and they go ahead doing it regardless of whatever people will say. You know, I can tell you about the Supreme Court.
I know that.
To work with Kofa as a legitimate
level of insensitivity. I didn't know what history will remember. Okay.
So
history will remember that there's a voice who advised them.
That's what my
history will remember. You must do something.
So my take is,
they say the only way evil, Rob Buck said, the only way evil can work out good is for the few good people to do nothing at all.
So
so the people themselves, will have to stand up at a point in time, not violently. They have to stand up because they voted for the government.
So in the event,
this is their government. Some did not vote for the government, but still it's their government. Okay, before all our lawmakers who got defeated, when I even go talk for the people, but they beat me. So what the essence of me talking for them? Yeah, imagine 83 votes different. Okay, other people say, "Well, I can't. What are you talking for?" Okay, but no, it's my responsibility. It's my nature. It's my stance, even before becoming a lawmaker. So to stand up in defense of the downtrodden and the masses out there. That's my job and my responsibility.
And I'm saying, assuming all of these things you're saying regarding the Slipway to 12th Street area, assuming all of these pieces of advice are not taken, and the government decided to say, look, let Great Angle sit down. We will do what we want to do. We ain't got no resettlement action payment for the people. Even though we ain't got money in the budget, but we just clear. Let's be looking at it, open it out, be looking at the river, and do it. If that information is confirmed, that maybe the government is about to do it maybe next week or 2, 3, 4, 5 days ahead, you're not a lawmaker. Will you sit there as the alternative leader in the district, and the government do that without stepping in?
I don't want to say alternative leader in the district.
You're the alternative leader.
No. I don't want to say that. Okay. But I just want to say this.
So when the current lawmaker,
my job also is to conscientize our people.
Okay.
I believe that these people can get together. I will call the community chairmen involved. I will call them on the line. I will go into some of the communities like I did yesterday.
Okay.
And I will tell them, you got to take a preemptive strike. You know what is that preemptive strike? To mobilize the people who will be affected and go to their direct representatives.
To go to the lawmaker office
and petition them.
Okay.
The legislature, to petition the legislature or petition the presidency or go to the Ministry of Public Work because the Constitution calls that you can petition functionaries of government or go to the Ministry of Public Work. They can get in enormous 1,000 to 2,000 of them. Okay. They can peacefully assemble in front of the Ministry of Public Works and say, this is what we heard that will be happening to us. We're not anti-development, but what's the development plan you have for this area? What's the payment plan you have? Let me just tell you something today. Okay, you see Jobeta Market, Nesebito Market, I think one Rosemary or whosoever councillor, they clean that place under presidential leave.
Wow.
They said it was their property. Yes. Some of those build that place, the people brought 1822 or 1840D. Do you know that through the government, we had to negotiate the pay for the place? I get another example. This Slipway school right here. The fee in the school.
The government bought the place even though the Nessedo market was...
We had to repay. Wow. I can tell you why. I'll give you an example. In Soniwe, where I built the school, though they have defaced the value of the school now, when I built the school, there was a project there by the government Republic of Liberia, very turning hot, called Parawa Hot. Very turning. Okay? Because the government on something, they even build the clinic there, they have a center there, and they had a project with the World Bank to do those things in those communities. I don't know, communities were not very congested. So I wanted to do a school because we wanted to do a school from 1st grade to 4th grade, and then the children can migrate to Charles D.B. King in 5th grade, or demonstration school in 5th grade and to complete 6th grade.
That's right.
So so the community said that we went there, we brought down the structures that were there, the initial structure, just some shanty structure, and we decided to build a school. 4 classroom school. Very decent one.
Okay.
Decided. Guess what happened at the end of the day? Our family came with Joseph Jigen Rawadi. You know, Samuel don't pay for the place, right? But you know what the government didn't do? They didn't survey the area. They didn't put the area name in the name of the government or the community. Most of the areas, yes. So that's right. That's what I'm talking about, that particular spot where the government had a construction there before.
Okay.
And the people went to court. The people went all around. At the end of the day, we had to pay, I think, 10 or 12,000 United States dollars.
Wow.
Yes. And I bought the land in the name of Soniwe community. The then chairman that was there was given the deed, officially, the original deed of that place. And that's how we built that school. Again, another example, Representative 2 is building Jalastan. The late Rufus Novel father, the late father, Mr. Novel.
Okay.
Johnny Foya. Okay, the Foya company used to be represented in the district too. Guess what? They had a tiny area down there to replace the Princess building. They called me, they said, my son, they land for us. When we went there, one Josh said that he placed. You know another person that came?
No.
Peter Bonanjala. The Minister of National Security by then, not the one that is.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right.
Yeah. He said that I'll play with Unjalastan. They got some D's. I said, wow. So we gave some money to one of those who were contestants. So I said, you'll bring a D. You got a D. Now Peter Bonanjala, other man. The guy could not bring a D. So I said, no. Okay, for you okay now. We can't give you no extra money. We'll pay some money. So what we do here is that they place us there. So we decided that we'll build there. We negotiated. We said we'll build there. I said we wanted to build a clinic. You know, we're going to build a community clinic there because we really need a community clinic.
Okay.
So the old people said no. For now, the people who come and clean this place, they could waste there and so on. Just put a Parawa Hut there so we can come and be sitting with the community people. So we built a Parawa Hut. There was a structure that the National Elections Commission also used for voting in Jalastan area. That's the spot there for voting, where Prince is not. When Prince came, he destroyed the structure to destroy legacy. I don't have a problem with that. Putting it.
No,
but listen to me. I don't have a problem with that because we wanted a clinic. It was not the essence of that.
Okay.
We actually wanted a community clinic or community school name in the community. Okay. So because we are administration, there were no legislative project placed in the budget for any execution. So the 6 year was 0 because the COVID. For legislative, fortunately, the king, they got legislative project. The legislative project will go on Ellen will build the school in Soniwe.
Okay.
I mean, I should explain that. A lot of people don't know about that. Okay. But at the end of the day, I ask a question what the lawmaker even want to build, for example. You say, Capitol Hill. Did you buy the land in the name of the community? That even if you lawmaker tomorrow, the community can possess it, that another family cannot come and possess it. Because there's a tendency. Or some lawmakers, I want to tell you today, they use government money to do construction. As soon as they leave a lawmaker, the private land, they finish negotiating behind the scene with the land owner. Then they possess the property. Government loss on it. Absolutely. That's one of the challenges we have in the district.
Okay.
A lot of people do that. I can tell you today. So the community, for example, in Capitol Hill should be demanding the deed in the name of the community. Like in Soniwe, when they want to build a police station there, okay, because that thing been in the pipeline for long. The deed should be in the name of the community. They should survey it and ensure that the deed goes through all of the legal processes so that tomorrow one family cannot come and claim it. I know I'm talking about I live in the district. A lot of things, there's no community in the district that we didn't do a physical project or impacted whether educationally or other things in District 8 of the 22 community. I challenge anybody.
Okay.
Whether it will be education, whether it will be a hand pump, whether it will be a latrine, whether it will be a school being renovated, whether it will be drainage, for example, or renovation of a Padawa, whether it will be Radita Market or Jobeta Market, first for students to go to school. Everything with this. So I have talking about project. You passing around, you know what happened. When I begin lobbying the entire thing called what defects in terms of paved roads. We had to talk to SSF and fight on them for them to fix the entire thing. Charleston never had electricity when I begin lawmaker. Busakota never had electricity when I begin lawmaker. So anyone never had electricity when I begin lawmaker. Capital Baba said I said never had electricity when I begin lawmaker in 2012. The first communication I wrote was to the Labyrinth Electricity Corporation of Rural Communication and Legislative Flow that Ellen had committed herself in 2006. That in 6 months, Maureen will be electrified. I held her feet to the fire consistently in this area. 90% got electrified before I left.
Okay.
And 90% of the roads were being paid.
We're going to leave.
But that's not the issue. We're not going to blow our champion here, but to be frank with you, representation is a very important thing in this district.
And you think it is lacking?
It's lacking. It's seriously lacking. Representation, standing for the people, is very essential. You go ahead when you come down, I don't care what you do. Okay, you must represent the people. Now there's an early warning of demolition. I just said it here, and you know about it because the Public Works Ministry sent a survey team and all of those things.
Okay.
So the community people should get together now for Slabway, Raspberry Valley, Warren, Jarlaston, or Satan, the Plumcore, the Jogbertown, the 9th Street, going to 12th Street. They should get together and tell the government that you don't have the money now. Are you going to restart to us? What are you going to do? They can petition functionaries of government. That's the way I can help. That's the conversation that I'm having now.
Okay.
Okay. And I will elevate the conversation. Obviously, I don't say something. I've not spoken on District 18. I don't speak on. I will not talk about the lawmaker after today or the issues. Yeah, but I will talk about concern matters affecting the district, affecting the Republic of Liberia. I think it's about time that we get out of our shell and stand up for once for our people.
Okay, we're gonna leave your district and go to the national scene. Then we go and have the views of the people listening, specifically those from your district. A couple of days ago, the president addressed the country, the State of the Nation address. He made some claims, and we want to hear your say on it. You've been speaking on other platforms. We want you to come and tell us here, why are you guys doubting that the president created 70,000 jobs in the last 2 years?
The president, we all say that boy can lie, a minister can lie, all of them can lie. They are hustlers. You know what? President Boyka is a pathological liar. Let me repeat.
Okay.
He's a pathological liar. Boss man, the data that President Boyka used by that institution, do you know in 2022, that data told us that we have 104,000 persons employed? Do you know that data when we left 2023 said that we have 75,000 new persons employed? So Boyka down 70,000, I mean he dropped it. Was that employment we should boast of? When the Zogos, the people you call the wayward boys, like the people can call Zogo, when they picking up die, that employment. When they come to your house, they go on the downside, they pick up the die to carry off. That's what Boyka call it employment. When the kids in Dwanson area on the highway are busting cross racks that should be in school, President Boyka calls that employment. When you took over 5,000 jobs away from people who are on supplementary payroll or people who are on consultants and other things, and then you want to boost our employment, the people who been selling, St. Joseph Jingin Rawat and President Boyka said that employment, that new employment. When you break down people markets along the roadside, you demolish and you destroy, and they lose the market, they lose their markets, and they cry profusely. And you want to boast of employment? The president was absolutely not in error when he became a pathological liar. One who had excessive desire for lying.
This is what you're.
Let me show you the second position, the second place. Besides his excessive desire for lying on jobs, The president said the number of roads that they paved, now almost 1,000 some kilometers.
The Ministry of Information, apologized for that. They say the information was incorrect. They already apologized. Why you still?
But excuse me, why apology? If somebody wrote a speech for the president, okay, I want to say the man a proper head of state. No way. I want to even say it's a speech because they're using it to say something. Okay, people wrote and they gave it to you, and you embarrass the entire country in front of the international world, and no action is taken against those who presented the data to you. That means you support it.
The government apologized.
The Bani said the president is spineless. Apology is insufficient. Practical dismissal action should be taken. Oh, the information ministry can apologize for the president.
They said, they said
so the problem why ministry could not apologize?
The data was wrong.
So what the action the president took? So that been the bad line. The answer though will say, and Kev, they'll say, you can lie your way to power, but you cannot lie your way to govern. There is government. When you get in government, a different thing. Joseph Boy, I got 40-something years experience. You claim that he's so educated. Your own speech. You imagine, can you imagine former vice president who go to all the state of the nation asking him, I'm gonna tell the people to say that. So you say, I'm gonna tell the people to say that. You have my heart, they play too hard.
You have to know the problem.
So
you have to consider his age though.
But then you destroy him already.
No, I mean, but
no, wait. Then a dementia. No way, then a dementia. That means a forgetfulness, right? It's a mental disorder. So we need a person who has a mental disorder on the basis of the age.
It is a normal thing for an old man, 80 years of age, to forget about simple things.
What? Disgrace the nation in the public? That's the presidency we are discussing.
Is it a crime to ask for your hat? The man said, give my hat.
Let me say another thing. Leave give my hat because they play hard. They go to the Hiroshima, ask the people to say that. So to some more years, do you need a speechwriter to tell you?
An old person can forget.
But you forget to tell the people you can have your seat.
You will reach that place and do the same thing.
No, but then I will not contest for the presidency.
Okay.
I will not even contest for being a lawmaker. Because who am I representing? I will forget everything. Human forgetfulness. So if this president is forgetting everything, that means you're a proper president.
No.
The Bani said he's spineless.
James Bani, the senator?
One time he said the president does not have the spine. Yeah.
Okay.
You need that thing.
Okay.
He said he doesn't have the spine. The executive don't have the spine. Okay. Not only that. That they don't say the economy in the toilet, but guess what happened? That they separate them boss now.
We're gonna go to
that one wasting on the sidewalk now. That one wasting on the sidewalk now. Destructively.
Your friend
everyone feeling the pain now. That citizen and Unity Party Beneya, the hunger in the country. That citizen and Unity Party.
So back to the job issue. This is how your friend and brother Mo Ali was able to explain the kind of jobs that you people are not understanding.
No, it's
not about attacking, but this is what he's saying.
Motorbikes. They are gainfully employed. But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. Those who own Teke, they are riding. They are gainfully employed. The people who sit on the street to shine shoes, they are employed. The people who go to road car, like all of those who ride motorbikes, they are gainfully employed.
You heard Mo.
No,
so why are you?
With all due respect to Mo, I would advise Mo not to even be speaking for the government. As a head, publicly, I want to say this. It's the head of some SOEs, part of the SOEs, right? It's the head of an SOE.
What else you are?
Not yet, but technically, those are very professional, skillful areas, technical areas, let me just say. Okay, like LT and all of those areas. Leave it with the politician. Why Amos Troy not talking? He's the Secretary General of the party. Am I right? He's the Secretary General of the ruling party, Amos Troy. Why the party chairman is not talking? He's on the board of NPA. He's the chairman. No, why the party chairman? No, listen. Mo is my brother. Mo is a blood. No, we're not just. We have a blood talent.
So you're saying the Keke all of these people
are trying to struggle. He was drowning in the Mariana Trench. You know what is the Mariana Trench? It's the deepest part of the ocean when it comes to the Pacific Ocean, the deepest part of any ocean in the world. You know, I taught geography, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. So Mo was on a little straw, looking for defense. You know that broomstick for survival, swimming to come to the edge of the water.
Okay.
So Mo will talk about people who rowing car loaders. Okay, you talk about Keke people. They are gainfully employed. You took them off the streets. Do you know how many people run all the businesses? Do you know how many people cannot report the amount of money they were reporting because you took them off the streets? You didn't do it properly. The level of destruction, the number of motorbikes the police took and destroyed or parked at the National Police Headquarters or other areas. Do you know about that? Are they concerned about the welfare of the masses up there? Do you boast about people that you took nothing less than $1 million for registration of their pimping or their keke, and you took them off the street? Do you boast about them? It was an embarrassment. I know Mo very well, very smart young man.
Okay.
But I look in Mo's face, play the video and look at Mo's face, I laugh at him. You know, I laugh because he was struggling. Even with the paper he presented, okay, you never had the 2024 and 2025 results in the paper, but the paper you presented, your own data CDC provided more jobs. Okay, you shot yourself in the legs. Okay, Mo is my brother. He's like a son to me. We live together.
And he said the Keke riders, all of these people.
So I got a lot of respect. Mo is a very smart young man. Say anything you want to talk about Muhammad Ali. Okay, that is official name, the Muhammad Ali. Say anything you want to say about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is one of the brightest Liberia can boast of. But when it comes to the issue of defending a government that has failed, I can tell you that Mo does not have the capacity to defend the government adequately, because every time you defend the government, you shoot yourself in the legs. And this government is defenseless. The defense is open. Anybody can just walk through and score goals. They score their own goals. Their government has scored the highest number of own goals than any government in the history of this country. The any government.
Wow.
Somebody go dedicate ministerial complex. It's a ministry of justice complex.
Justice complex.
Now, Samuel do that. The whole like take the camera there. I want the journalists after you or tomorrow to go to where President Boyka dedicated. You see a big pit there. Okay, this is D. Samuel Doe did the groundbreaking of that place. They dug that place and then the war came. And guess what? Doe was Minister of Agriculture under Samuel Doe. He in fact he was a major. Joe Boyka. I mean, he was a major under Samuel Doe. He was a major. Doe get all of them rank. All of them Doe get that rank and pour AK-47 in their hand to defend the state. Every one of them. So that I know about gun building, don't underestimating.
Okay.
That's why you see heartless as he is. A man will work under different governments. The one I listen to Zoe Penn talking about 50 cent ban on rest for every government at Burger King and Chinche. That means Zoe even accusing your Uncle Samuel do how evil you can be that. You even accusing Ellen Johnson said that you voted for twice. So how you can be short-sighted like that? Some people that are good at talking, they can just talk rubbish, gibberish. Anything I get in the mobile, we just speed it up. Rubbish and gibberish. Okay. You want a tax CDC, but you still send 1847. 18 been happening. So do you think that when the CDC job where you are attacking? But just about to vibrate for 12 years. And any point over the agriculture sector. And he had to do a rest. But he knew 50 cents were coming to national government or individual. He did nothing about that. Zoe was senator for 20 years. He knew the secret. He said, I no plenty.
Was there any 50% go to any government?
How possible is that?
Okay.
How possible is that? Okay? Then people should be charged for corruption, including Joseph Boyka. They've been trying to say they should even charge Samuel Doe.
I want you to listen to this.
They should charge Josh Weah.
I want you to listen to this.
So does not know what to say. Our grandchildren will make that determination.
I want you to listen to this. There is a situation in the health sector. Recently, doctors, especially those who are in charge of operation, 7 counties, according to them, there are no surgeons, people who can do operation. They have abandoned the hospitals. They reach out to you.
Yeah,
I want you to listen to this guy and let's know what you make of it. Then we can wrap up and go and take calls.
Since January 15, 2026, for people forced in the Ministry of Health are making it look like a secret. They are making it look like a political game. They keep following up.
So you have not been working.
We have not been working since the 15th. 7 countries now. There have been 7 countries have been deprived of our surgical services because of our absence. Cold neck and facility we have to surgery, not to only going to. Local country, we have 4 facilities. We have Burma, Sudan, or the hospital in Georgia, and the Willow Hospital. No surgery than performed in Europa. Some country, no surgery than performed. No surgery. Patients are being referred for pregnant women, not only patients, pregnant women who need C-section, emergency C-section. We are being referred from Sunday or ambulance to JFK. Go to JFK.
You heard it.
Wow. insensitivity. When President Boyka said the people voted against incompetence.
Mhm.
He said they voted against incompetence.
7 counties. They have to bring pregnant women from the different counties to
But
run over.
they voted for incompetence, not against incompetence. 40 years of experience, still discussing bringing people from Sando to JFK because they don't have anybody that will help the surgeons.
The surgeons left the hospital, according to this guy. They're
They don't want to help in the process. They help the doctors and whatsoever. They got a name for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, they help in that process. So this guy is telling you that Lofa County, Joseph Boyka backyard, people dying there. Pregnant women are dying. The most disastrous thing that we can have is this. The most disastrous thing, my brother, is this. That women in labor, child labor, imagine that you must perform surgery on. You have to travel from Lofa County to bring her to JFK. She will die. The government is killing its citizens because of neglect. This is pathetic. This is huge. The many discussions we had today, this is huge. That women in labor, childbirth, will die because of not just ineptitude by the government, but gross neglect. The same web workers who are seeking you harmonize my salary, I will harmonize your vote. I wish you had that video you have to play.
We got it.
Yeah, play that thing. When I listened to that thing, and health workers were involved into the political dynamics and we left $5 million United States in the budget for them, and Boyka King and took it up. One of the health workers called me and said, "My man, shame, man."
You sure about what you're saying?
Yes, a lot of them. In fact, they got call me. They got call me about 2 months ago. He keeps sending me messages.
He had Walker call you and said that.
The many of them.
The political talk you talking about.
Okay, the other one that when I political talk, the man who thought that one thank God down for my mother coming from. Somebody said I'll fire. They want that I'll fire out. They want that you play not too long. That they got complaining that 7 counties. And all the counties are increased to now.
Wow.
When he spoke about them 7 counties. And you show insensitivity and Gafan go on air and tell the people say we increase health worker money. We did this. We're going against harmonization. That boy is door.
Going to Gafan.
No, legally door.
Before we go to take calls, going to Gafan. Gafan said the economy is now pushing to 18 hours.
18 hour way.
I mean, that's what he's reporting, that we're running an 18 hours economy.
Look, my friend, you want to know 18-hour economy? Tell the microphone to the market centers. You know what people buying. When you say 18 hours economy or 24-hour economy, you know what I mean? Go Abidjan. Or go Red Donale. Go Accra. Go Accra. But everybody rushing home in La Bruna. Everyone rushing home. Then the boy want to mislead the people. Any gas station, many of the gas stations, 90% or 95%, not 24 hours, they can close at a particular time.
And 9 o'clock is the richest though.
So the man said, the man got problem. Can you imagine the man said they cancel harmonization? The man said the Ministry of Finance cancel harmonization. That is ignorant, legislative ignorance to the highest degree.
Okay.
No, I want to tell you, let me conclude on this. It's legislative ignorance. The harmonization is a law printed into handbill. Only the legislature can amend or repeal harmonization. The judiciary cannot.
Okay.
The executive cannot. And not only that, we'll have a pay grade. Okay. So if people are making below $90, below $100, the pay grade should be $150. So if you carry on up to $150, you know that people that are working at the Ministry of Information that are making $40 US. On an early administration. So if you took that pay grade of $150, then you say you cancel harmonization. Does the board understand the concept of harmonization? When you cancel harmonization, you know what it means? It means the salary. You only pay in La Bruna salary. The rest of the money, you will bring back vehicle maintenance money. You will bring back scratch car money. You will bring back housing allowance. You will bring back domestic travel. You will bring back everything as allowances. We mush everything. We put everything together. Let me tell the ordinary people that listen. We put everything together under one and we cut it. Now, what lawmakers in the House of Representatives get little over 5,000 US equivalent.
Okay.
And it's because of some of all the communication we wrote. We reduce it. We put it into one. You know, in the past, before getting the price, you know what used to happen? Some ministry, besides the salary that they have, and in Alabama, some ministry have $1 or $2 million. You director and a director, minister can you look at it because you say they're taking 1,000, you are getting 5,000 every month. We cut out. How can the minister determine the pay of the workers in the building? The CSSU. It's not a minister that made that. And you know the minister used to take pay before, the appointed official used to take pay before the Civil Servant. We put everything in one. The same way you appointed official taking pay, that the same way Civil Servant taking pay.
Okay.
We ensure that people pay through the banking system. You open your bank account so people can eat your money now and give you check. Then your boss may take the check for you and say, "That go discount your check." We cut off everything. It's just that our government did not explain harmonization. Harmonization does not reduce your pay. We'll say if you're making 1,000 and the other man will making 5,000, two of your director will bring two of your maybe to 2,500. How many people vex?
Okay.
Equal work for equal pay. Harmonization. But for government to ignorantly sit on a show with people call and say educated people and say LTA, GSC, okay, LSCC and GSC were never harmonized. Let me repeat, LSCC, because integral institution we are LSCC and GSC, they're now harmonizing. Okay. They already had a structure in place.
We gotta go to the line.
But they got to ignorantly sit and say, you know, immigration people. Other airlines, some of them are making sense that you are. Immigration, I am busting off. We took out the $150. We didn't conclude everyone. So that we know that why in concluding in Canada and carry pay up.
We gotta go take calls, but before we do so,
I was shocked when the panelists I saw asking Gafan question with a level of education to agree that the men said they had canceled harmonization to certain errors. Okay, it's mind-boggling. It's a high degree of legislative stupidity. What Edwin Snow proposed to look at the legislation, whether they could repeal or amend it, and Yomli Kanga said, okay, the protest Yomli Kanga said, okay, I think we need to look at it. That's the procedure. So if government get any suggestion, they will write an amended version of harmonization or try to repeal it. The president will present it to the legislature. But the guy passing around posting that he canceled harmonization. Why authority the mayor has is not a lawmaker? That insult, if I in the legislature with someone to kind of explain, we'll play fool or you put him on the stand and tell him how you cancel this act.
Okay.
How you cancel, even the president cannot cancel the act of the legislature.
Before we go to the lines, this is what you are requesting for, though.
No medication in the hospital. No new employment.
So the nurses sung this song against you.
20%. You know what? 20%. 100% of the pay, 20% were in LD. The 80% in US.
So the nurses sang that song against you.
LD, right?
And today, hospitals in nine counties, are not performing studies.
They said no new employment to harmonize your vote. But when we inherited the government from Unity Party, about 30,000 of them were not on government payroll. We put all of them on government payroll.
You haven't said the song that's coming against you.
Yeah, I just saying to you, we politicize the health sector.
Okay.
Then somebody asks you, say, why you can't go to the other hospital? I see somebody singing that kind of song there, go down to Jumi with needle. No, how you want to okay, you can go sit down on someone who say, I will give 0%. You know, 0% could be death. 0% could be equivalent to death. Somebody can against 0%, 0% of your life are death. That's why we got to depoliticize the health sector of our country.
So
that's what we need to do.
So 2 years after
2 years now.
Because of our accent. Labor country, about 4 facility. We have Burma, Pulau, or the hospital in Togo, and the hospital. No surgery that perform in Europa. Some country, no surgery that perform. We will do no surgery. We will say no surgery. Patients are being referred for pregnant women, not only patients, but pregnant women who need C-section, emergency C-section. We are being referred from Sando or ambulance to JFK.
2 years after.
They said in this session, they said to operate on the board of the big can count. Can you imagine that? I'll push you understand that. Eh? You know when a woman is in, let me tell you.
So after the Sunday, the song against you 2 years after.
No. Yeah. But let me give you an example. Let me tell you something.
Quickly before we go.
Just before you take the line. Okay. When I became lawmaker in Newly, right on Papa's here, or letting right on Papa opposite BMC. Okay. 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. One lady came on my no cry. Sure in live.
Wow.
Okay. When I tell you that if I ever have money because sleeping not happening anyway, sometimes you go to the bank get money, Sunday you don't have money. Okay. I had to do something that night. Okay. I had to do something.
What did you do?
I had to find money to stay at the hospital. I had to do it. I had to go to the bank. I had to take her to the hospital. One other one came with Carre one time. She said she ain't live brother. I wasn't to the house. The lady that to the house. Right? She stayed there. Can you see why I ain't live brother? I wasn't that thing out to work or went somewhere. The lady had to find money to send that lady. Unfortunately for her, the next day, the lady came to Capital Building and no Solomon just say she ain't live. The same lady, that one was hustling.
It's still labor.
Yeah, that one was hustling. But I'm just trying to tell you this. Okay, for the woman to be in labor, a pregnant woman, and you got to perform operation for the child to come, but you know the pain she goes through. You know, child delivered are left and dead for any woman. For this government, Joseph Boakai, to sit down like in a place for ya.
Before we
Maybe
go.
they will say that the people that are supposed to help to perform surgery, they put down the equipment, they say, because you're not paying or you're not catering to our needs. You know how many people die?
Okay.
Do you know how many women are dying? The women of the country. If they were judged, we are done. Leave false advocates that have been standing for women. I can't talk today, they close their mouth. Eh? They will have been, where's the council of church? Where the interreligious faith?
And that is
What the advocacy group, when this thing is happening in the country,
that's taking us to the last question.
when this thing is happening in the country, where are they?
That will take us to the last question.
Are they selected? Because Obama from Gibraltar became president of the Republic of Liberia.
The United Party
And you
folks,
saw him playing football and you call football dead sport in this country.
the UP folks are saying
And he brought dignity to soccer players in the country.
There's
So you envious for him, you jealous, you did everything to get him out of power.
the rescue supporters are saying under their watch as a ruling party. That in CDC can be talking about Joey are coming back, it's not happening. There's a particular perception in the public space that UP will cheat you. All of you scary, you will do nothing, you will concede again, you will say for the sake of peace, you will leave it. The last question before we go to the lines.
Kyoge, election has its own fever. They get a malaria. Right? You can be passing around looking for medicine. Sometimes election get own craziness. I'm speaking figuratively.
The people predicting their own craziness.
No, yeah.
That craziness, y'all will not come to power.
Excuse
We
me.
cheat you in any other thing you want to do that business.
Okay.
Y'all will concede.
Okay, let me tell you this.
You say you're chicken.
Okay. Even unity partisans, who don't have jobs, some of them are neglected. They cannot afford to live that life again 6 years from now, after in another 6 years. I want to talk about sedition.
Okay.
The transition that President Sedi said to go to President Weah, and President Weah made an ultimate choice of 17,000 votes. Nobody can thwart that.
The guys
That in their wildest imagination.
The guys are saying they
Let me tell you,
will do it and y'all concede.
There's something we call how do I call it? It will come to my mind. Okay. They are object of baseless terror. Okay. That pure object of baseless terror. That means that they arguing the lion, I ain't get tea in your more. They can just rule, you won't open your more because no tea in your more. Then post that lion there. Because, but we see that no tea in your more. They are spineless. You know what they're doing? They're scared tactics. There were some of them, not all, just amassing wealth. Because they know they will not be there. Take the microphone outside on the pavement. You think the market women that are suffering will see their votes and allow that puppet to take the vote from them? Even the police are weary. Even the police are weary. Even the AFL is weary. Even immigration officers are weary. Let me tell you this. Chancellor said something. He said, even the angel from heaven will not protect you, Henry Andrew. 1997.
You know Henry Andrew we're talking about?
No, listen.
Okay.
President Boyka, I've said it, and you want me to repeat. Now, I don't know why you invited me here for a minute.
No, that's not what I invited you for. I asked you some questions.
One day after the presidency, he will not be in power once we win the election. And Boyka said, let me repeat, I've said that there's the third time. John Boyka said that bro will end it. If somebody will cheated in. For him, the regime will end. Now, bro.
If you have your tally sheet,
bro.
If you have your tally sheet,
a regime will end. And let me tell you this: we're going to win the Unity Party in the first round of the election.
Regardless of which round
we're
going
to win them. Listen, there will be absolute majority of vote. There will be no runoff in the election.
You have your tally sheet. It is pointing to you being in a commanding lead, and the government is declaring.
What government will declare? National Election Commission will declare. We get our tally sheet. Will start dancing right in front of the National Election Commission of it all over. Well, the entire country. We're not going to wait that joking, people joking.
And NEC is going to receive instruction from President Boyka.
Even the army or the police will not be in a position to protect the men. You get about 5,000 security officers across the country. You're talking about a population of almost 5 million people that are the one you want to be joking with here. You think the international partner will say that nonsense to happen? Or the citizens will ever allow that nonsense to happen? It will never happen. Let me tell you. I've always said it, I will say it. Okay? You do know that it will be a point that we can't even listen to President Weah.
You will reach a point you will not listen to President Weah.
If President Weah said we should compromise, which we will never do in your life, we're not listening.
So even if President Weah said, look, gentlemen, you know what, they may not, we win, but the state
not possible. He will say it.
Even if he
let me tell you, President Weah will speak for the people and he will stand for the people. I will not take a no for him. Absolutely. It's not possible. Put me on record today. Play it all of the time. Will never take a no in the history of this country for President Weah when we win the election.
In 2029, you would never listen to President Weah if he decided to concede.
I'm saying to you, President Weah will not concede in this country once he's not defeated.
Okay.
He will win. And once President Weah win, I can guarantee you we'll go for the executive mansion. Joseph Boyka will not even sit down rehab. Maybe your old helicopter from B Mountain will pick him up and carry him in the diaspora to Foya to go live in a village.
Do you have the capacity of all of the things you say?
What you call capacity? The human power, people's power, the demand of the people. But you seriously, let me tell you, not because we been calm. Seriously, it's the only party that has the capacity to summon numbers now. If you think I'm lying, we can call President Weah and say, well, just walk from rehab to town. The people will not sleep tonight. But he only been playing calm.
And the people that play a camp. And the people think he will still play that camp in 2029.
One is silence. That your enemy will not predict what you will do. Boyka is afraid. Everybody thinking what a man will do, what he doing. Every day they worry. When we went to Jewel play with all camera people, they say, oh, did he go there? You know? They fear him.
Okay.
The man is the lion in the town. Okay, that one calling the B-52 of the body politics. Joseph Boyka and Wire and President Weah Papa and all the people run away from Joseph Boyka, they will jump behind him.
So if you win, they do not have the capacity to change the results.
They will not change the result. I can tell you. I don't even think what will you be discussing the thing. They will not change the result. I don't think they will attempt to change the result.
If there is somebody who will choose to do that.
If they choose to do that, they can sit where they are. Then we will not lead the country into chaos. We'll take power from them. We'll demand it. The citizen has to demand power. The party can become more revolutionized at this critical juncture of the state. And see, the man can be talking now, and he making statement. The party has to be revolutionized. It's a popular demand of the masses of the country that the citizen has to stand up The CDC is the greatest alternative view for the foul march of the Republic of Liberia. And on the basis of that, a puppet broker cannot stand in front of us. The people's power. We're getting all the power in the first round of the election, clear cut. Then start packing your low. For Jeremiah Kumpa, you put in front of all that what of him? You will never see when you present the pieces to the vulture for consumption. Politically now, democratically and constitutionally. Okay, but Braga will beat, but why don't you be all the Wall Street and you won't go to the election war?
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Okay, 086-500-104. Akara's Moses Gray is our guest. Okay, I didn't go keep my. Well, but that's what it is. The general is in studio, as he is often called. Let's go to the lines and talk to our people. 886-500-104-776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. The first person, go ahead. Let's hear you. No time.
Hello, okay. My name is Suti Terry, and I'm calling from Ghana.
Go ahead, Suti. Let's hear you.
You know, Honorable Gray, I just said, some already will be regretting why Honorable Gray didn't go back to the House of Representatives because of some of the things Honorable Gray is briefly doing.
Maybe you did not register in your district.
Yeah, but at this time, I will mention a resident of a great district because Honorable Gray is the kind of man we live in this country because you don't fear anybody, you don't fear any soul. You say the truth because the government is just saying on a daily basis, just lying to the Liberian people.
Okay.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Suti Taylor. We leave you right there. We'll take this other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Thank you very much, my own dear brother. Okay. It's just to the fearless creator of our beloved party. Moses Akara to make a agree.
Let's hear you.
For the recognition for the public, I'm Pokat.
Go ahead, Pokat. No time.
Yeah. And I don't want you this even for our unknown destinations. You know, what is adequate to express gratitude and to this leader. You see that leader. Not to pull you to my God for the land. Okay. I don't want to say it and re-emphasize or reiterate what my leader just said. They feel incompetent, president, Rakat and Rufus. If you see that in man, if we have won election, we are happy. Then you talk about election. Thank you.
Okay, we leave it right there. Citizens are saying their votes will never be stolen. Let's talk to this person from the international line. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. How you doing? Let's hear you.
There's the little Pierce from Minneapolis syndrome. How you doing, man? No, like the last call said, man. You know, it's just started with people there outside the Capitol building. So I wish we were out in the Capitol building, but now they're going to build our word this song. I'm going to do this song. You know, what is happening? At least people learn a lesson, and at the end of the day, people will know what to do best. But I mean, let me just
go ahead.
She said, although our issue is great, we have great challenges will not happen to us. We're always there for us. So, these are the type of everything. Now, they're seeing the end result being every group of nothing. So, they will learn a lesson. And like they said, I just.
Go ahead. Your line is bad. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Are you doing okay?
We're great. Let's hear you quickly. No time. 10 seconds.
Yeah, I got a question for.
You got a question from where? Okay, let's leave you and go to the other line. Go ahead. This person. Let's hear you. How you doing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
The lawmaker just said there's a reporting and we are waiting to see on the ballot in the first round. We are not even going to someone around here. We are sitting in the first round.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Good afternoon, good afternoon to Honorable Bird.
Go ahead.
I'm joining from the capital of South Africa.
Go to Africa. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I would like to tell Honorable great things for he started performing in this close to the public this afternoon. Honorable Bird, I'm saying this. 2029, I'm going to move from District 17 and go District 8 to vote for you. We are going to be in 2029. When we win election, Joseph Boakai is squatting right place on air. We're going to remove him from there.
Okay, we leave you right there. We leave you from District 17. Let's come to the person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Good evening.
Good evening, Chief. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yeah, this is Delta, and I'm calling for this KCP around the Secretary General of United Party, Secretary General Emma Stewart.
Around Emma House, that where you calling from?
Yeah, man.
Must you call Emma House location? Go ahead.
Well, I want to tell you what the guy doing right here. The guy is just moving around with so much in there.
Okay, to the issue, like my personal thing. Go to the issue.
Let me say thank you to the general. My representative never started. General, I'm not getting this video on school. I don't know what's going on.
You will respond to that. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Hello. Hello. Okay, we missed out on that person. Let's go to the other one. Hello. Go ahead. 1 minute.
I'm the visually impaired. I'm pushing for the return of the we are going to try.
The visually impaired man. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Just in Liberia, I've always done harm to this country, and this is the worst one ever that happened to Liberia. But we're going to Boakai and Gafua. Boakai and Gafua are giving us serious stabbing in this country. When you talk about what economy, my brother, the first thing you consider reliable electricity. Are we having reliable electricity yet? Zero.
The social running on few right now, bro. We're running on few.
Yes. Yeah. Our economy, after security. All workers, the American, couple, and life, they fuck up. You carry out of our field, make sure you do it in the day and return it. We have a security for our economy, zero. So when I always say to you that Gafua with me is there or to stand up to it, it's a way I speak, right? The brothers black state and benefit to solve the economic issue of the country. Okay, so what I say so, reflecting from what to what. So the institution that you are referring to, like whether the niggas say 10,000, they are generally taking 3,000 plus US dollar per yard. So you refer to 15,000 to what? 30,000 or the 2,000?
Okay. You got to conclude.
Look, don't bother over this thing. We don't care about somebody 90 years. We don't care about somebody 100 years. We are talking about the presidency. Like I said, you were capable of leading the Nigerian people. I'm trying to your own inequality and being able to deliver for the Nigerian people. And then we're going to say that I appeal as great there. Please, Mr. President, you're working. Be able to take those children that are out of school and put them into some of those schools that are operating in the district with a private.
Okay, Edmond, thank you. We'll leave you, Edmond. Let's not talk to the person. Go ahead, quickly, no time.
You can. Let me say hello to General Gray. The official spokesperson of the Liberation movement.
Go ahead.
President Boakai insensitive to the town of people, even place too. You can't be a representative and taking money from people that you look at. People breaking down people who could have voted for you. You don't be there for the people. This is General Gray. You can't be representing them. The poor you the main poor homeless, and you parted to it. They're wrong on the time.
Thank you.
Why are doing wrong? I will stop. I will help the Liberian people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We take Lawrence Spencer from the Alternative National Congress. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Okay. Let me say good evening to you and good evening to the general.
Go ahead.
You know, I mean, like the general said, they discovering Brazil is an ugly discussion. And for me, I don't want also hearing, experience to the person people who say nothing, because one way they start, you can break elections. Fine, it's probably be chaos. See how they're breaking 4 people who are up and down. And like the representative Greta, and like when people the law to live with regret, for me, I said this. How will you take a God boy woman now or somebody that great? Well, let me ask you.
Oh, yeah, campaigning against great too now.
Let me have a question to the general. General, I'm for the ANC as well. I'm proud support of Mr. Ellis Kumi. I want to know. I want to get in 2018. 2019, we saw opposition coming together to hold your government people to fire. What you guys who are the senior brothers in the opposition are being always say they don't come show with our fall. Why are we sitting and President Butler is taking the problem down the hole? All of us should die before we stand up all day. So I want to end by saying, if President Williams decided to run with you, something to me. Thank you, Carl.
Okay, we leave you right there. We leave you. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly, no time. Hello? Oh no, we can keep you. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Dave. Okay, this is out of my phone. Great. This is my sister to you.
My sister from Clarendon. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Look, okay, like Grace said, that they will make election the clinic. This guy said we will end like this, but we say we will end every day, like Grace said. That's all about block, but what is this for the distance now? When they were there, you were saying, okay, today, there's not the police to go advocate for you. No, I will tell you today. I'm going to that place to advocate for anybody. They brought their woman national lawmaker. The person want to play this and boy, I want to play. They go advocate for them. And so they want already you. So they are calling upon you to go advocate for what reason? For me, I say, what can they get 1.1 billion, 2 million? This is a crying. They give it 4. What are you in the pump? You're not going to pay it now. What are you saying? I want to say you the person they get 1.2 billion. They can say, let's so much do it when I send you. They say, but that's true.
Thank you.
I went to left and now we went to the night when they will want to the next country. And there, you will see chair. You will see it that day. Thank you.
Thank you. My sister, the female general from Clarendon. We'll talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much, okay. My name is Eugene S. Jovogin, and I call you from Capital Bypass.
Go ahead, Eugene.
Okay, this is the first time since 2005 our district of 8 have elected a Bobo lawmaker. You can remember in 2005 we elected River Neighbor. River Neighbor and later on Akaroge follow. Our district will always be a firing district in the interest of people. But in 2023, the district went about electing a Bobo lawmaker, and this one when we elect a Bobo lawmaker who just go there to do business. The first thing they may have a press. So they may only in the legislature or in the agricultural building only to collect checks. And that's what we are experiencing for a lawmaker to see his people being homeless. And he said the law is the law. I think it's unfortunate. And that's surprising to say, but who told our people that this man lack leadership ability.
Okay.
And that's what we are seeing today. Thanks so much, Honorable Green. We still stand by you, and we are prepared to support you. Come to the 9. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go over to this international caller. Are you there? Okay, we leave out that international caller. Let's go to this person. Then we take 2 minutes and go home. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello? Hello, caller on the orange number. Hello? Okay, no, we missed out on that person. Let's go to the other one. Hello, how are you? No. So we go in search of the last 2 callers. This one. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
And I call my purple corner. I was on you. Wake up community.
Go ahead.
We have to tell you, you are putting a fear of our time. Sometimes, we hear this boy begin to regret why this boy is not representing us at the capital in this troubling time. But happy, we are proud of you, General. Let defending a commanding boy continue to weaken our spirit so that we can continue to fight. We are purpose to show that Council to the 9. Just after paradise, indeed a puppet president will be immediately and get rid of the executive marshal.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to the last caller that we call your day. Go ahead, let's hear you. We got plenty of calls, but we can go. Hello?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you. How you doing, Pop?
I'm buying you.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, let me tell you some more. As the whole republic, is there anywhere people that they poor to bear a harbor, to bear a dagger for ship to land in any crew? Let the republic answer me. Any women who bear say there's a boat, but none crew, a king you can bear a boat that ship they were ready. In that communication, they were calling about when you ready to call Germany. I great grandson told you to you so. There will come, you will see that we probably we can say a video before. So that we will not talk about it. Thank you, boy.
So you supporting well? Okay. You honestly want to. Wow. Okay. We gotta go to Honorable Gray.
That was a powerful concluding statement.
The Papa said the only crew meant to build a harbor where people landed. I mean, where men ship came and dock, like his grandfather, like he talking so. He said, "Only Joey will bank and you listen." But let's take J. Randy Dapo from the US quickly. Then we'll go to you. Go ahead, Randy. You are the exceptional caller.
Yes, thank you for making me the exceptional caller, Mr. Khan. Thank you for your time. I just want to add my voice to all the voices on the call today to appreciate what the CDC has done in terms of what we see from this end, and most especially to Honorable Akara's career. I still call him honorable because he's still an honorable, and there's nobody that's going to take that title away from him because he is a crafter in our country. And for me, I see him as one of the pillars of our country and our party. So, Honorable Greg, thank you so much for the job you're doing. God and everyone know that you are in the interest of the common people. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. Okay. Thank you, Honorable. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. He's Randy Dapo from the U.S. Go ahead. Your party comments.
Yeah, my party comment. But there were some questions that were asked. Okay. Mm-hmm. I just want to say to the female general that to forgive, to err is similar to forgive is divine. Mm-hmm. So people err, and they have to be forgiven. If you're a Christian, even if you're from the Islamic faith or religious faith, forgiveness is part of my existence and part of my upbringing and my thinking. So who do you want to go on? Will be the same people, even if some of them voted against you won the election, you still have to go on them. So you become the leader of the district or the country. Mm-hmm. So I will keep talking for the people of Satan. We'll stand with them. We'll use our voice. Tonight again, I will be on another radio station with Sabo Josh. Okay, tomorrow Tima Jate has invited me to his program. We'll be there. And one of the reasons one of the caller asked, why are you not on Spoon? No, not that I don't want to be on Spoon, but it's about time that I devour myself on other stations. And I think it's about time that the CDC has its own platform. Instead of waiting for 2029, we don't have a platform. You got a platform here. Kings got a platform. Other people got a platform. It's about time. And I keep saying this thing. Okay, I said that in 2018. Mm-hmm. If you can put me on record, I said that in 2019, 2020, after the elections and the Tory election, I said that the CDC has to narrate her own story. Nobody should tell the story for CDC, but CDCians themselves should tell the story. And predicated upon that, that's why I try to build a platform so we can be able to tell our own story and not people telling the story for us. The white men told the story of Africa. They presented Africa like chimpanzees. We are chimpanzees or we are baboons. Actual speech just came. See those Black Americans who were crying. They say what they saw from Africa before is not what they are seeing now. They see the reality. So Africans must tell their own story. CDC must tell her own story. Okay. Somebody asked about the issue of the opposition leaders. I do agree the honeymoon period is over for the government. And Alexander Cummings was just on air yesterday. Mm-hmm. They were firing, to be frank with you. Okay. And I want to see more from him. Okay. And the CDC should be doing more also. So the leaders having conversation behind the scene, they are talking, they won't say all. But I do agree, okay, with you, with the caller, with everybody. This year, for us, we'll push the leadership of the CDC to be all. We have to do it. We need some restructuring process. We need some soul searching. But the CDC has to be extremely, extremely robust To the people of Satan, I ask for them to retain their calm. Like I said, I don't blame Mr. Eric Nangwe. Okay, I don't want to shift burden on him. Our lawmaker failed to inform his people and failed to act adequately to represent his own people. He dropped the ball low. He neglected his people.
I will reach out to him.
Yeah. You can reach out to him. It's very important so he can be able to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's very important. Okay, we should be on the show tonight on whether you will appear. That you will pick up his intellectual pieces. That's what you will do if he appear tonight.
Okay.
I hope you can invite him on the show. Maybe you can bring him Rufus Nouvel and myself.
Okay, no trouble. We'll try to arrange it.
Yeah, bring three of us together. Rufus Nouvel sit one side. I sit one side. We can put Prince in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, so that we can have the discussion. But the district is leaderless.
Okay.
I can tell you that for sure. It's leaderless. The representative has to step up his game. Time is running up. The time is clicking. It's running up dangerously. And if care is not taken, trust me, he shall be retired 2029. You got a lot of people who want to contest here. Very competent people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's Honorable Moses Akaras Gray, the former representative of District Number 8, Monserrate County. We'll return here on tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you, and bye-bye.
One more